Hey there, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Welcome. This is Sun, Moon, Venus Divine Readings. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me. I'm a day late, but I have good reason. So it works out. Let's jump right into it. If you're new to my channel, every week we take a look at your material world. Oftentimes, though, this goes straight into your spiritual path, and then we also look at your love life. I create these candles for you every week as well, and I really kind of make them very general as far as wishes and intentions for you guys, and that's just so that you can be as specific as you need to, because as long as they are for your highest good and the highest good of everybody involved, they will come true. That is the way that my magic works. And yeah, so I create them for my subscribers. This is for love, this is for abundance or wealth, and then this is for bliss, joy. Whatever it is that you guys need, make your intentions, believe that they are going to come true, and they will. Let's jump right into it. This week we are using the Soul Tarot by Kristen Feldheim. Gemini, material work, spirit. What is going on with Gemini and the material work? Okay. Oh. All right, so we got the Hermit. You could be guided. Some of you might be in training, or you might be a trainer. The Six of Pentacles. You might be offered. Am I hearing? This is like very specific for some of you. You might have to go through like a new position, but they offer training. But it pays well. Paid training, could be that. One more for Gemini, please. And the Nine of Cups. This is very, very good, you guys. Bottom of the deck is Two of Swords. You might have some indecision about it. It could be a very different career path. 1 second, I'm going to take a sip. Okay. So broadly, what I'm getting for you guys is that for me, the Hermit always really talks about following your inner guidance. The lantern that is on the traditional card represents your knowing, and it represents knowledge and higher knowing and higher guidance. And so for the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, it's like if you want to you know, have everything, you know, I kind of see this more as like the universe being generous with you, you know, giving you everything, whatever that means for you, then you'll really need to follow your higher calling, your higher path. And that could be, it could be teaching. I always get a very strong teaching vibe from the Hermit card. And it could be, I'm getting like a trainer vibe again, like this public speaking kind of thing for some of you. You know, someplace where you have to like speak in public. Maybe performance, but I don't really see that. Okay, well, let's kind of just start to clarify. I do think that one, with the Nine of Cups here, there's a very good chance that, and again, when I get a major arcana card, if you're new here, I usually kind of toss out the whole 7 days thing. Divine timing is on the table. But I do want to say that it looks very, very good. It looks like, you know, you're going to be very happy very soon, because it does look like you're getting a wish. Something that you've wanted for a very long time is going to happen for you. But it does call for you to, you know, trust yourself and trust your intuition. Okay? So what is a deck for the Hermit, please, Spirit? All right, we're going to use the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Okay. Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. So you may have had to leave a more stressful situation. This could be work, you know, you might have just been like, hey, I need a break. I'm taking a vacation. You know, the Hermit can talk about traveling. It could be talking about like needing to recharge your batteries. Learning how to meditate, learning how to access your higher mind away from work, and so that you can de-stress. So this is very good, you guys. It can be talking about how while you're traveling, while you're doing this, while you are away from a stressful situation, you access these key points of yourself and you understand that this is what you have to do in order for you to get stronger and move forward and activate your own abundance. Bottom of the deck is Sky Bridge, possibility for union. This could also be talking about the Six of Pentacles of this balance, because this possibility for union, this is a material world reading, although this could very well be if you do have a partner and you guys are talking, there could be a conversation that helps you understand you know, a higher part of yourself. This is very big as well, but I'm also seeing a lot of balance in this reading. And so see, there's 2 9s here, and then the 6 of Pentacles is about balance as well. And then the Sky Bridge, if you look, this is very balanced energy. And this is also an 11. So again, very balanced energy. So I do think that there is a coming into balance in order for you to understand how to make your own dreams come true. Okay, and for the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, let's do, all right. All right, it says anxiety, and I think that this is why I keep saying, you know, you had to de-stress in order to come into balance. You may have been really stressed out at work, you guys, and if you are currently super stressed out at work, this is like a very strong indication that you need to, if you can, and this really sucks if you cannot, but I have a couple of friends right now who are dealing with like places that will deny them PTO, which is absolutely terrible and wrong on so many levels, but God, please don't work there anymore if you can, absolutely, because with door to personal healing and happiness, it's literally talking about like, in order for you to be happy, like you need to learn how to de-stress. You need to learn how to like access your higher self whenever you can. But if you're at a place that doesn't even give you a chance to breathe, that's not okay. Y'all need to find somebody, someplace that will give you balance, that will allow for that. There's another 9, by the way. So that definitely looks like you guys are coming to a place of completion at a place that might have stressed you out to levels where you require a break, where you require a lot of vacation time or something like that. And if they don't, then y'all need to learn how, you know, if you're not accessing, you know, a more meditative state on a regular basis, I really feel like they're driving you to like an anxious state. And that's not good at all. It is like literally the key for you guys is to get rid of a place that purposefully or doesn't understand that you should not constantly be in a state of anxiety. That's not okay. 9 of Cups, Spirit. Okay, we're going to use the Angel Guide Oracle, and this is by Kyle Gray. Honesty and communication. Is this what you wish for? Maybe And the bottom of the deck is opportunity and change. So I do think that this is a change that is coming for you guys, and maybe that is what you wish, is that something will come up for you. I do think that deep in your heart of hearts, you already know that a place that doesn't value you enough to allow you this type of freedom isn't right for you. And so if that is you, Gemini, if you're feeling like you are not being valued, it may be time to, well, it is time to move on. Let's, you know, with honesty and communication here, let me not mince words. It's absolutely time for you to move on. It's time for you to trust your inner knowledge. It's time for you to balance the scales. It's time for you to go after your dreams with that Nine of Cups. It's time for you to move on. Okay? Oops. There we go. Pay everything off first. This does tell me abundance is coming in. So you might actually be finding something, and it could just be this, it could be this week actually. I just heard that for some of you, you might, you know, there's like a job of your dreams, or there's a position of your dreams. It could actually be for some of you thinking of a business idea. And so once the money starts coming in, they really want you to get like very stable and pay off everything that you need to pay off, because that's going to help with the anxiety first of all, but you're going to have a lot of abundance. Yeah, there it is. They do not like your beautiful mind or your beautiful light to move on. I said mind for a reason though, because I love a Gemini mind. But I think that they just don't value you in the way that you should be valued. And it's time to go someplace that does. Okay. So that's your material world. Let's move on to your love life, my lovely Geminis. All right, and we're going to use the Lover's Path Tarot for your love life. That is by Chris Walder. Gemini Spirit, what's going on with Gemini in love? Gemini in love, Spirit. Right away, Princess of Coins. Six of Arrows. And the Five of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Staves, Fricka. So here's the deal, you guys. This week, one second, let me take a sip. When I first saw the Princess of Coins, I really thought, all right, we have a Gemini here that may have started something very recently, and it seemed really nice, very calm. If these two work well together, the Princess of Coins and the Six of Arrows. Six of Arrows could be Aquarius energy. That would be second decan Aquarius. Princess of Coins could be Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Five of Cups could be Scorpio, but none of these have to be. And what was my bottom of the deck was Queen of Staves. That is also fire energy, but does not have to be. You guys, this week could be a little difficult for you. If you are in a relationship, there could be separation happening right now. The one thing that I do want to say is with the Five of Cups, it's usually in your head a lot worse than it really is. I recently pulled the Five of Cups with my own partner, and then it turned out that it was not as bad as I thought it was. Like, it was totally like a rational explanation and things were just fine, and I made some things up in my head. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of Five of Cups energy. And so if you've possibly just found somebody, if you take things very slow and keep things kind of even kill is what I'm getting, like don't rush into anything, and really don't jump to any conclusions, you probably have a pretty good connection here. But I do think by the end of the week, you might kind of get into your head a little bit about something, and you might break your own heart. Have you ever done that? I think you might do it this week. I'm going to be honest, Gemini. There might be some hurting your own feelings here. But I don't think it's anything super serious. I don't think it's anything that... In fact, I almost feel like you're going to be embarrassed about it later. Like, I cannot believe that I just really jumped the gun on that situation. But I also don't see you actually embarrassing yourself. It's like more just in your own head, you know? So let's go ahead and clarify. Okay. Spirit guides, HE, ancestors define what's going on with a Gemini this week. Princess of Coins. There feels like a lot of promise here, though. I'll say that. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So yeah, it's like you don't really know what's going on, so you create all of these like dramatic possibilities in your head, and Spirit's like, instead of doing that, how about just like letting the blessings happen? How about just letting things happen, okay? Six of Arrows. For some of you, your partner is like at a distance. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. And that, again, is this Five of Cups energy of like being stuck in a pattern of thinking. And you don't want to do that, because you can create some pretty negative happenings by doing too much of that. So also forgive yourself for doing that. By the way, we are human. You know, I'm a literal psychic, and I still did that because of past patterns. Okay, so I had to give myself a little grace there. And I laughed about it afterwards, because I was like, wow, I knew it, you know, but anyways, Five of Cups, here I am doing it. I still feel some distance here, though, I'm not going to lie. So you might be physically distant from your partner, like they live far away from you. It's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. So this could also be a partnership or one person. I keep hearing the word overbearing, you guys. I've never had an overbearing Gemini partner, so you might meet someone who might feel like they put some pressure on you. And it's okay to tell them that. It's okay to say that. I feel like that might be what you're ruminating with. Like if I tell them that, you know, like this is too much too soon, or this is like that they're gonna like just like break away completely. I don't think that they will, okay? The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Spirit's also saying if this is not comfortable for you, don't dwell too long here. You know, release whatever is not right for you, because that creates space for what is, okay? Healing family issues. This could just be a week where you're totally working on healing. Again, every person in these cards is alone right now. So that is why I keep sensing this distance. But when you have the opportunity to be alone, it is a great opportunity to work on the self and to work on your healing. Because being alone does not necessarily mean that you should be in a place of loneliness either. Okay? And you might be attracting a partner who's also working on this right now. which is great because you don't, of course, want anybody who's not willing to heal. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. If you're having a difficult time right now, definitely part of healing can be community support, and people don't need to be alone when they're healing. I don't know where we got that idea that there's strength in being by yourself and healing by yourself. Let your friends in, let your friends help you. With the Six of Swords energy, find a friend that kind of gives you peace whenever you're around them, or find several friends, whatever that might mean to you. Six of Swords also gives me travel vibes, and it might not be like long distance travel. You might literally live by the water because there's always a boat. But you know, just ask like, hey, what would you do in this situation? It could just be that as well, you know, and they might give you some peace from this Five of Cups energy here. True love. Oh my gosh. You know what I was thinking as I was thinking this? I have a Gemini that is one of my subscribers who I just was thinking about like traveling over water, and she just did that to be with her person, who was super supportive. And the Five of Cups energy could also be this feeling, you know, of, because there's a distance there between them, eventually you do have to go home. And that is like that feeling in the back of your mind, that pit of your stomach, that this is right now temporary. And when I pulled true love, I was just thinking like, I hope that my Gemini that I'm thinking of, and she knows who she is, knows that this feeling, this Five of Cups, is temporary. There's always this chance of, you know, making this work, even though it's long distance right now. That's not the permanent part. The permanent part is the love. Okay? And look at the bottom of the deck. Is it safe for you to love? Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yay! This is beautiful, you guys. I just feel like there's a lot of support here as long as everything is, and especially when you are at a distance with each other, it's like you kind of have to move a little slower, but it feels very stable. It feels very calm. And it's okay. It's okay to be upset about something that feels a little trivial, when you look at it from a bigger point of view, because you love them and you know, you want things to always feel good about it, but it is temporary. That feeling is temporary, okay? Sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. This could be the thing that they are healing or that you are healing. You may have been with someone before that was like not very trusting of you. But I'm also getting someone that like, for some of you guys, I am a little concerned. I have someone here that is showing me like them watching you, you know, like your every move. And so I do have some concerns for some of you. You might have somebody that, like I said, does make you a little uncomfortable. So just be on the lookout for that. If you feel that resonates, Gemini, I just want you to know that that's not a comfortable feeling for a reason. Okay? Others of you, the sunglasses are like quite literal. There's like that feeling of travel again, where you need sunglasses. So that's interesting. Let's keep going though. Almost. Love. Let your friends help you. This could be someone that you were set up with by friends. This could be someone that you are such good friends with, with let your friends help with you and unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. With it right next to true love, I'm just like over the moon here. Again, when you have true love with the Five of Cups, usually anything that you're feeling is kind of like a little, it's temporary, and it's a little bit like, once you get all of the pieces, you're like, okay, I was maybe overreacting a little bit. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take both of these. Well, I'll put palm tree here as stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. And then because for some of you, I think that the issue is maybe the person postponed a date, or maybe the person isn't getting back to you quite as quickly as you wish they were. Something to that effect. But here we have meeting someone new, getting back out there, plan, set a date. We did have this before where it's like release someone to get new opportunities. That's for my Gemini that is in an uncomfortable situation. But for the rest of you, I think that you just need to know that like this is all temporary, and you'll be right back on track with the person that was like this calming energy that we have here. Okay, let's get one more message of love. Look inside yourself. This was about self-love as well. And there's very much about, you know, healing yourself as a journey and not necessarily a destination. So as long as both of you are working on healing yourselves, I think that that is absolutely beautiful. And then reset your expectations. So this could very well be like, what do you think that you actually deserve? For those of you who struggle with you know, your self-esteem, with look inside yourself and this self-love here, you might be struggling with like, well, I'm just going to stick with this uncomfortable feeling because at least somebody's paying attention to me. And I'm like, oh no, like if they're stalking you and making you feel uncomfortable, not necessarily, it doesn't have to be on that level, but like if they're like being too much and pushy and everything, then that's, you're okay with, you know, trusting yourself here. But for the rest of you, I think that it's also saying to, maybe your ideal person is a little bit different than what you had in your head, and that's okay, as long as they make you feel good, because I think overall we have a really stable, solid look here. Okay, one more from your spirit squad. Wow. Yep, see yourself the way that we see you. The lens is pure love. So I do have some Geminis that might be struggling with some self-esteem issues, and your spirit squad wants you to know that when they look at you, they see just a beautiful, beautiful soul, and they wish that you could see yourself in that way too. Okay, you're incredible. And for those of you who may have had someone pass on recently, this says that your dear loved one is with you always, and they just want you to know that. Okay? This has been your reading, Gemini. I hope that it resonated. If it did, I would love a huge thumbs up. Comment down below and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And please join me in my Discord. We can chat about your readings there. I do have discounts for my personal readings in there and the Seer Circle as well. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.